Now, let's quickly talk to our correspondent, Marvelous Obomanu, who is on ground in Kogi State and will be giving us heads up as regards how the situation is in the country. Marvelous, it's nice to know that you're there. It's a pleasant day. Now, kindly give us an update on the situation in Kogi State at the moment. We have heard that it's a three-horse race, and we just had an engagement with one of our guests saying that there have been details or information showing that there's a possibility of violence that might happen in the state according to the information they've gotten. So I'd like you to just give us an update of what is happening in Kogi State at the moment.
Just like you mentioned, insecurity and violence is something that you cannot preempt because it's just morning. And of course, you know that the security agencies, the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of Kogi State, held a press conference yesterday and again earlier this morning, reassuring residents that the electoral environment will be a peaceful one that will enable all of them to come out, and perform their civic duty. Early this morning, we also witnessed some helicopters moving around the sky, monitoring what is happening in Lokoja, the Kogi State capital. We also see from pillar to post at any point you go to about 2.5 kilometers away from each junction you pass through, you see security presence there, either the military or the police or the NSCDC, all eyes on the road, monitoring what is happening. So I can tell you, you also know that the police, the multi-joint task force have deployed 30,000 security men that will provide an encompassing security for this election throughout the 21 local governments and about 3,508 polling units in Kogi State. So from what we've seen so far and the assurances that have been given to us by the security, one may likely want to take their promise to the bank. So for what we've seen, there's a good level of security in the state as I'm talking to you now. So, but you know that we are just at the last 9 minutes and we are just barely about 20 hours to the election. Anything can happen. But as I'm talking to you this minute, there is adequate security on ground provided to forestall any form of breakdown of law and order in Kogi State.
I heard that it's a three-horse race in Kogi State. The three major ethnic groups in Kogi State have their indigents vying for the governorship post in the state. Now, how would you describe the situation with these set of people in terms of the ethnicity? Then generally, what is the mood like? Do people feel safe? Are we probably going to see a large turnout of people at the polling stations, or there might just be cases of voter apathy?
So talking about voter apathy, I don't think we may likely witness such, because from the data released by the Independent National Electoral Commission, we have about 1.9 million total, registered voters. And those that collected their PVCs about 1,833,000 thereabouts. So that is to tell you that people are already, lying in wait for this election to come and perform their civic duty. Just like you mentioned, the frontline candidates that are competing for these elections are already a well-known name in Kogi State government. So we are just waiting to see what will happen at the end of the day. And of course, we know that what citizens want, what the residents rather want, is not about who is who, because at the end of the day, sometimes when it comes to election and politics in Nigeria, some people may want to, win up ethnicity, religion, and all the rest of them. But what most residents in Korea will be waiting for to see is who will deliver governance down to the people, and that is what we'll see at the end of the day come Saturday, the November 11th.
For the residents or the people to be ready to vote is another thing. For the electoral umpire to have the materials and the man or the personnel ready to deliver on demand in terms of these elections. Now, we know that the BVAS has been configured and will be deployed to the various areas where voting process will commence. And the personnel have been charged to demonstrate high level of professionalism in delivering on their job. So what is the level of preparedness on the part of those electoral officials who will be going to the various areas in the state in terms of the equipment, logistics, mobility, finance, security, and every other thing that will make or that should make this election a success?
All right, okay. The state governor is coming now. They are giving us signals to go away. Just hold on. The state governor is coming in. Hello, Marvelous. Just what you're witnessing is the arrival of the governor to this area. The government house is coming to do the press. Just as you can notice what is happening now, the entire just landed the government house. So he had earlier scheduled to have a press interview with journalists. So it's coming in now. Just what we're seeing is the arrival of the incumbent governor, Governor entering the government house.
Okay, Marvelous, thank you so much. We will try to keep up tabs with you later on in the day. Thank you so much for the updates there.